I fell in love with this place early on. There was no doubt in my mind that I knew it could be great. A beautiful campus, an amazing city, a great, passionate hockey history. You knew it was just a matter of time before it was going to be great. I was able to achieve my biggest goals.
Boston University wins the 2010 Hockey East Women's Championship.
I was able to stand on the blue line with a gold medal around my neck. But I can honestly say in that moment, it's not about what you achieve, it's about who you became along the way. And if we continue to push each other, challenge each other, want the best for each other, we're going to achieve our biggest dreams. Before we are great out there, we have to be great in here. I'm so excited to get going with you guys.
Good afternoon. Thank you everyone for joining us today as we officially welcome back Tara to BU as our new head women's hockey coach. We'll start off with Director of Athletics Drew Maricello, who will give some remarks, officially introduce Tara. They'll both be available for media up on the balcony afterwards, along with our two junior assistant captains. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Director of Athletics Drew Maricello.
Thank you, Brian. Good afternoon to everybody. I actually had to look back at my notes and a calendar because Tara Watchhorn was introduced as our women's ice hockey coach on April 3rd. And as is our customary practice, we let the team know first. And when you're introducing a coach to the team for the first time, there's always a question in your mind, always a little bit of wonder about the response of the team. And I've been in some different locker rooms and I've seen some apprehension at times, and I've sensed excitement at times, which you hope for. I can tell you that this was a thunderous ovation when she was introduced to her team, which was a perfect welcome, and in this case served as a great welcome back. Convention would call for a press conference to be held on the 4th of April, but we had a minor detail in that we were leaving for Tampa that day for the men's Frozen Four, and it just really wasn't practical to put it together. That was a week we had great momentum as a university. We're excited about our new women's ice hockey coach and certainly excited about the men playing in the Frozen Four. So what we did was we brought her with us to Tampa, and she was quickly reintroduced to the BU hockey community. And I can tell you that she was as welcome by them as she was the day before by her team. And at some point I know that Jay Pandolfo's already agreed to reciprocate by hopping on a plane when the women are playing in the Frozen Four in the not too distant future. I'd like to recognize Brian DeRocher. Brian's distinguished career has been written about and noted and celebrated in many ways. This is a chance for us to thank him again. He represented BU hockey well. He represented all of athletics well, but more to the point, Brian represented Boston University with class and dignity and had a lot of winning teams, and he shaped a lot of lives. But he also helped to make this into a pretty good job. When his retirement was announced, there was immediate interest from a variety of candidates, some who reached out directly to us, some who used an intermediary, some who we reached out to. I can tell you that it was a really deep pool, which was gratifying but not at all surprising, again, because it is a really, really good job. The search was spearheaded primarily by Brittany Kane and Jill Cardella, two members of our senior staff. And people know that much of a search is conducted not in a formal interview room, but behind the scenes. And while we talked to over 10 candidates formally, I can tell you that Britt and Jill spent countless hours having multiple conversations, sifting through many more candidates with great qualifications. After the first round, which was held by Zoom, both Jill and Britt summarized Tara's interview. She was the one who articulated a vision for the program the best. More conversations ensued, and the word vision became even more highlighted. I think that it was really obvious that there was this underlying and clear philosophy about how to run a program, which in fact she was doing. How to run a practice, what does rest and recovery look like? What does scheduling look like? Who to recruit, how to recruit, what's your style of play? I think it's pretty easy to say that we hired a former BU assistant coach but the reality is we hired a sitting head coach. And it was evident what she did at Stonehill, helping them in their transition to Division I. Somebody said to me a long time ago that you really don't know what it's like to be a head coach until you're a head coach. And I think that her experience at Stonehill was absolutely invaluable and really important to us as we determine an ideal candidate. Of Brian's coaching tree, there are many former players and coaches who are in this profession. Tara was the first alum of BU women's ice hockey to serve as a Division I head hockey coach. And everybody knows about her career as a player. She was a two-time Hockey East All-Star, two-time New England All-Star, played in 3 NCAA tournaments, played in the 2011 national title game, and was an Olympian, a gold medal Olympian with Canada, accompanied by 3 of her teammates, Marie-Philippe Poulin, Jen Wakefield, and Catherine Ward. She's somebody who obviously knew how to play. But more than that, this is somebody who knows how to compete at the highest level and knew and knows how to win. And that was also evident during this process. I go back to the word vision. We have a shared vision about how to win championships. And I won't shy away from stating that we have national aspirations for this program. And I think we have the leader to get us there. So I am very pleased to introduce, as our second head coach in women's ice hockey history, Tara Watchorn.
Thank you, Drew. Love seeing that number on a BU jersey. I think the player wearing it now, though, might wear it a little bit better than I did. Wow. Just so humbled and honored for this opportunity. This school, this program, this team means so much to me, and be able to come full circle is pretty special. I definitely have a lot of people to thank. I'll try not to go too long, but I wouldn't be in this position without the support of so many. First, I want to thank President Bob Brown, Drew Marichello, Brittany Kane, and Jill Cardella for this opportunity of a lifetime, for believing in me and my vision for the program. To the BU band, thank you. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the BU band as well, not just for being here today, but for the continued support of the program. I've had the privilege of playing here as a player and returning as an assistant coach not that long ago. And it's been so cool to see how that relationship between our teams has grown. I truly believe that Walter Brown is the best rank in college hockey, and a huge part of that is because of the BU band. So thank you. Also, a sincere thank you to Brian DeRocher. I know that I would not be in this situation if it wasn't for you. You challenged me and helped me grow as a young woman when I was a player here, and we all know that wasn't easy. And you took a chance on me as a young coach, fresh out of retirement. Your passion, care for the players and BU and the community is contagious, and I hope to continue that legacy into the future. Thank you to the alumni and former players. Thank you for everything that you've helped to build for the women's ice hockey at BU. You created a tradition, history, and success. You put BU women's hockey on the map, and I hope to make you proud with what this team does in the future, to finish what we started and bring a national championship back to CONMAP. To be named the second head coach in program history is an absolute honor and privilege. I don't take it lightly. Thank you to everyone in the BU community, in the athletics department, and current players for such a warm welcome and helping me hit the ground running. Team, like I mentioned, I think this group can do great things. I believe that with attention to detail in all areas, as players, as student athletes, and most importantly as people, the wins will come. We will strive to win the right way, and we will strive to leave a lasting impact on each other for the rest of our lives. I'm so excited to get to work with you guys. I also have to thank Stonehill College, Dean O'Keefe, and the athletic department there for giving me my first shot as a head coach and supporting me in building that program. I learned so much in my 2 short years there, and I can truly say that I'm a better coach and person for it. To the players there, thank you. I know there's going to be great things to come for that team. Also, a huge thank you to Hockey Canada, Gina Kingsbury, Mel Davidson, and many others for entrusting me as a coach in the program for the last 4 years. Hockey Canada and my experience in that program as a player changed my life and has done the exact same thing as a coach. It has challenged me to be a better person. I've grown in that position, and I'm so grateful for my experience and being a member of those amazing staffs that I've been able to be a part of. Being a member of some truly amazing environments and teams in my life has changed who I am and who I am as a woman. And that's what I'm passionate about doing as a coach. Creating environments for young women to challenge each other, grow, and be inspired, and to grow as people, leaders, and people grow so that they can go on and change the world. That's why I coach. I am so honored that I get to return and do that at a place that means so much to me. Lastly, I would like to thank my family. Oh, that is not in the, my apologies. Yep, I would like to thank my family. Mom, you inspire me every day. When I was younger, you showed me that a woman can do it all. You can have a career you're passionate about and raise a family at the same time. Your drive and determination is unwavering. Dad, there are no words. Your drive and determination, your love, leadership, and optimism in every part of your life is so inspiring to everyone around you. Your belief in me and the strength that you bring makes me feel like I can accomplish anything in my life. To my Boston family, the Stones, thank you. You welcomed me with open arms, and living away from my Canadian home, you've made Boston feel like home. And I'm so grateful for all the love and support. And finally, to my husband, Brandon, I don't think that thank you is enough. We met at BU, and to get to return home with you by my side means the world. Your support and belief in me has been unwavering from when I moved to Calgary in hopes of making an Olympic team to when we went to the Olympics in Russia, and sometimes passing in the night for weeks at a time, both chasing our dreams and our careers. Coaching to me is a career where you never feel like you work a day in your life, but you're also never not working, and you feel that the most. So thank you for listening to every idea, every concern, every challenge, talking hockey way too much, and sharing in all of the joys that come with it. You make me proud every day in how you serve the community as a police officer, and I'm so excited for our next chapter together. Thank you for everyone for being here today. I am so excited for what's to come for BU Women's Ice Hockey.